Hey everyone, welcome to the Creation of Nothing channel. This is where we take 7 days to create something that doesn't mean anything but gives, I guess, some people a unique point of view on something or gives an opinion about creating something. And what we do is the first six days we work on creating this, change some stuff, I guess customize it any way we see fit, and then on the 7th day, we look back on what we created and we just repeat the process in the next week. And this week, I want to talk about, I guess, a controversial topic, and that is religion, the creation of religion. We're going to create our own religion. We're not going to change any religions out there. We're not going to go against any religions out there. We're not going to, I guess, we're not even going to talk about religions. We're not going to name religions in this. We're just going to create our nice little religion. A lot of religions have. We're going to have sort of 3 topics today. What is the objective of our religion? Who do we worship? Do we worship a god or what gods? And what is our holy scripture? So let's talk about our objective. What should our objective be? Well, obviously there should be a good place, bad place. So you got a sort of heaven, hell going there. But what do you have to do to be in heaven? You have to do nice things. Do we believe in karma? You do good things, you go to heaven, receive good things. You do bad things, you go to hell. So, I guess sort of believe in karma. So we're going with a heaven-hell type feel, I guess. But we can also take some religions where there's a heaven, and then there's not really a hell. Like, you can go with earth is hell. And what you have to do is you go through your life. If you don't do good, or if you don't live up to expectations that are going to be in our holy scripture that we're going to talk about, then you don't go to heaven. You do repeat your cycle on earth as a human, or you can do it as different animals that some religions have, but I like the idea you come back as another human with a different area, but would you have the same memories? See, that's the deal. Would you have the same memories and know the mistakes that you made beforehand? So, let's see. Clock, be quiet. So we got this. So if you do good, you go to heaven. If you don't do good, you stay on earth to repeat the cycle. You'll come out with the same religion. So you won't have your memories, but you'll come out as the same religious family. So if you're part of this religion and you don't do well and live up to the expectation to go into our heaven, then you'll be sent back into a cycle, born in the same family who worships the same religion, and you have to try again, not having the same memories as you had before, so you don't know the mistakes you made before, so you just have to try again, which I guess would be sort of hard because you don't know what mistakes you made, and you can't really better yourself from that. So there'll be a, I guess, sort of a symbol for these mistakes that you know when you approach the same mistake you made, you have a flashback to your previous life of this mistake that you made, so you change it that way. There we go. So we have a flashback in this. So let's say I killed someone, and that's looked down law of parts of, I guess, a law of religions too, killing someone for your own need, or I'm robbing someone and I shoot them, and that's a bad thing. And then, so I don't get into our heaven. Then I get sent back to do the cycle again. Let's say I'm in the same situation. I go up, have this flashback back at my previous life, and it's me. You can tell it's you, and you see that you're doing this, and you realize, whoa, I made this mistake before in my past life. I can't do it again, because then I won't get into our heaven. So, I guess that can kind of work. So let's get to the next part. What do we worship? Do we worship one God or multiple gods? Is there a God for sun, water, earth? Do we have a sacred animal? Do we have something that's sacred, a sacred symbol? I guess we can one. Sorry, my phone. One God, because I don't know. I think that's how a lot of religions are now today, or just one. You had multiple religions back in ancient times to explain everything, to explain water. You got a God for water, you got it for the sun, the stars, everything, and then you have one symbol. We could probably do some other gods or some kind of spiritual things and have one. So we have one main guy. We'll call him the guy. We have the guy, and then we'll have symbols underneath him that we consider sacred. What would we consider sacred for? Would we have an animal or what? I'm gonna go. I think animal, but let's not pick like a weekend. Let's pick an awesome animal. Panthers. Panthers. There we go. Panthers. Then we have to leave. Let's not do panthers. Let's do birds. Any type of birds. But we worship. So our sacred animal is birds because they fly free. They fly in the sky. They're close to the guy. So we have the guy. Our sacred animal, the birds. Which I guess means we don't like the Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds, because it places our people as bad. But, so we have our sacred animal, we have the guy. So, let's go to our scripture. What should our scripture be? See, I think it should be word by mouth. I think it should be a spoken scripture back in the ancient times. So everyone can sort of, like, people who can't read, people who are different languages, you can convert it easier, I guess. So which means it can't be long. It can't be too long. It can't be like 300 pages or something. It has to be short. It has to be simple. It has messages that aren't written out. Like, it has to be messages to be right there. I guess it could be like songs. It could be sort of like songs that play out through history, like they did, I guess, in the ancient times where they had songs to the certain things as word of mouth type phrases before they had writing. So you can have songs. You can have songs. You can have stories, but not. You can't have long stories. You have to have stories that people can remember, that people can understand, that people won't change, that people won't need to change. You need stories that keep people, I guess, hooked into this per se. You can't have stories with spoken word to mouth that are 15 minutes long per se, because people won't remember some of the details, leave out probably an important part or the moral of the story. So you have to have, like, what do you think, like 2 minutes, 2-3 minute stories tops, with the moral coming in very close and this shifting, and you can't just keep talking about the story and not have the moral all the way at the end. Or you can have the moral at the end, or we can have the moral at the beginning, then have the story, and people could change it. But the moral is at the beginning. It's spelled out right there at the beginning. Do not kill. And here's what happens if you kill someone. So we have 3 factors today. We got 3 factors today. We have the objective is to get in this good place. If you do not get in this good place, you will stay on Earth. With Earth is, I guess, considered the bad place. If you want to say that we were working to get better from Earth, to ascend from Earth. Second, we have the guy. So we have one guy we're worshiping for our sacred animal, birds. So we label it from different kinds of birds, or just all birds. Let's do all birds. This to make it easier. So we have the guy. We have birds, because they fly close to the guy. Do we have I guess, sort of like a Messiah? Or are we still waiting? I guess we can be still waiting. So we have the guy, birds, and we're still waiting for a Messiah of sorts. And then we have Scripture, which is word to mouth, divided by songs and short stories with the moral at the beginning. That way people can change it up. Or if they get something in the story, the moral is still there. don't kill, don't rob, don't cheat, whatever we consider to be the laws on our religion. The laws will be shown up tomorrow, I guess. So this was day 1. I think we have 3 things done today, and it wasn't that hard at all. So I hope you guys stay tuned for tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later.